to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Love. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Thompson passes to Bogut. Green kicks to Thompson. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Love against Green. Back to Smith. Love kicks to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James dishes to Varejao. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Cleveland also making some changes. Jones checked in for James. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. And it's Cunningham in for Williams. And so here is Golden State. 4-point game. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. No good on the triple. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Azili. Clock at 6. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Varejao. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Inside. Here's Varejao. And the rejection by Azili.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Cunningham kicks to Dellavedova. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Cunningham kicks to Jones. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Iguodala. And that one is hammered home.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Cunningham kicks to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. Can't get it to go. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied. Up. Second quarter.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Iguodala out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Ezeli in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team. Perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Smith again. It's Curry. Passes it to Ezeli. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for James Jones. LeBron comes in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Jared Cunningham in for J.R. Smith.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
LeBron passes to Thompson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you could see that dunk coming from a while away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. Clark, when he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, you know, special.
And, Kevin, you're right. He definitely had a clear path on that one. Very little defense being played right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
James dishes to Love. And the rejection by Azili. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Curry can't get it to go.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Warriors leading by 6. Curry outside. Cannot hit. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Williams kicks to James. Cleveland moving it around. And Thompson throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
From deep, Iguodala. That's good. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Barnes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
No coverage that time. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Inside, it's tipped. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the dunk by Barnes.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
He rifled that one in from distance. And that's 10 points for Klay Thompson.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Cunningham kicks to LeBron. Will it go? Cunningham's shot is off.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to LeBron. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.